Hello, today I'm reacting to SAVATAGE, a band that's been mentioned in my comments for actually a long time, here and there, and then slowly and slowly just been gaining a bit of traction. And suddenly everyone and their mum now is recommending SAVATAGE. So SAVATAGE is one of the most recent bands I'm reacting to here. They released these songs in the late 80s. I mean, that still sounds like a while ago, but compared to the music I've mostly been listening to, this is quite late. I hardly know anything about them. So that's also what really drew me into them, because people were mentioning them and I'd never heard them before, ever, in my life. We're gonna listen to 3 songs today. We're gonna listen to 2 songs off the same album. This album is from 1987 and it's called Hall of the Mountain King. And we're gonna listen to the song Prelude to Madness and then Hall of the Mountain King. I think these 2 songs are meant to go hand in hand, so I'm going to listen to them without any break in between. And then at the end of the 2 songs, I'll talk about what I thought about them. So Prelude to Madness is an arrangement of Griegs in the Hall of the Mountain King from the Peer Gynt Suite. And this is a 5-act play in verse by the Norwegian dramaticist Henrik Eisben, published in 1867. Anyway, it's some old-ass music, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm really excited because a lot of people mention how a lot of classical music connects in with metal music, and I want to try and understand that a bit more. So I'm excited to see their arrangement, their take on this classical piece. And then you actually have the song that is named after that other song, Hall of the Mountain King, coming up after it. Whoa. Ooh. I keep turning it up, and I feel like my eardrum's about to go. Oh, it's like strings, for real. Ooh, it's like so creepy. Okay. Okay. I like that a lot. It's like a horror movie. It's like a combination of, classical music, horror themes. Why do I like it so much? Goosebumps everywhere! Guitar is insane! This is my new favorite thing ever. Oh, it just sounds so smooth. It sounds so silky smooth. Off that one comment and mentioned this song that I saw. That was the best thing ever. Oh my god, that is the ultimate transition, isn't it? A transition from a literal song into another song. Now this goes hard. It's like, this is awesome. Woo! They've been chatting. Oh, oh, oh! In the hall of the mountain king. Damn, I like that. Okay. This is the best part. The guitar. I really like this part too. In the heart of the mountain. more drums. Wow, I really like this. I really like this guitar. Oh! Oh! Okay, no, I take it back. This is my favorite riff in it. What's happening? I love the, like, super villain laughing he's doing. Oh!
In the hall of the mountain king!
Yeah! Go!
In the hall of the mountain king!
Wow! He reminds me of Dio a little bit, and I'm a big Dio fan. This last little bit's great. That little bit of guitar at the end, that was awesome. I don't even know why I liked that so much. Just that little bit of guitar at the end. They didn't even need to include it. The song was already great. Everything sounds so sinister. It's very horror themed. And horror is my favorite genre when it comes to movies. I've always loved horror. I feel like I finally found my music. When I'm in that horror mood, just throw all this music on. I'm just so here for it. This is such a good time. It reminds me of so many things I love about horror. Like, sure, he's literally laughing really crazily like he's in a horror movie. But apart from that, there's just so many different sounds in the song. They just remind me a lot of horror music. The strings in the first track were awesome. I think there were strings. It's been a second and I'm so blown away by the second track, but both of those songs were amazing. Now I think about it for completely different reasons. I honestly just forgot about how much I love the first track because that second track was also just so great. But you could totally tell that influence on the first track from that suite that I talked about earlier. I didn't know how obvious it was gonna be, but it was literally like their version of that stuff. It sounded awesome. I loved the incorporation of the strings with the guitar. I think that's what I heard. And then the guitar sort of just becoming more and more prominent as the sound goes on until like the electric guitar at the end is just like the best thing ever. And then that leads into like this fire guitar heavy track, Hall of Mountain King. Like both those songs just go so well together. I'm so happy with that. Wow. I think I actually liked the first song slightly more just because I like that it's referencing back to that early orchestral music from way back when, but also at the same time the second track was really good because his vocal performance was awesome. I don't know about that middle part where he was going hey hey hey. It was a little distracting, but apart from that, if I get used to that, I think that his vocal performance is great. It reminds me a lot of Dio at parts, especially when he's singing high, and I like that a lot. Also love the guitars in that track. There's also a lot of horror sounding elements in that track. I don't know if everybody else is going to agree with me, but that's what I get out of it. It might just be my perspective because I love horror so much, but it just gives me really sinister, scary vibes. I want to go watch a horror movie now. That's what it makes me want to go do, and I love horror movies. It's just getting me in that mood. I will listen to those songs a lot moving forward. I really liked those songs a lot. Wow. Just let me compose. I did not expect to like it that much. That's my cup of tea right there. It's the opposite of an actual cup of tea, you know, but that is my cup of tea. I'm really excited because I got one more song to listen to and it's called Ballet. This song came out 2 years later. It came out in 1989, right at the end of the 80s. I don't listen to 90s music yet. I'm trying to stick to the 80s, so this just made the cut. Piano? I'm the biggest piano fan. It's very echoey piano. Like it feels like they're playing the piano right there. very confused about where this is gonna go right now. Like, it sort of sounds a little ballady with the piano and the very intense chords. Okay, that's more up my alley. Wow. Wow. Oh my. Woo! I mean, the piano's still in there a little bit at the back, isn't it? If I can hear properly. Wow! What an intro! Oh, that's good. That's a good transition. Oh, I like that. Now that's how you go into a chorus. Yeah, I was hoping that happens. We got telepathy. This being the song. Okay. I'm excited to see where the second half of this goes. Soon he's just a fantasy. Woo! Yes! I love the chords in this chorus. Okay. Woo! That was a great guitar solo. Ooh, I love that. I just love the chorus. Wish the chorus was longer. Woo! There they are. There's the vocals. Ah! That's great. Ooh, yeah. That was a little bit of the other songs popping in there for a second. Wow. That song was pretty epic, wasn't it? That was a whole situation. Oh my god, Stargazer came on. How come every time my Spotify has any free reign of any song they can choose, they put on Stargazer? I mean, I know why, but... Woo! Okay, so, Gutter Ball... I keep calling it Gutter Ball. Gutter Ballet. A little different from the other two songs. Definitely more of a classic song structure, I found, with a huge intro. That intro is very interesting. That was making me really wonder what the rest of the song was going to be like, because I didn't expect that much piano to be on show. But the incorporation of piano in the rest of the song was actually pretty good. I liked it. I really liked the chorus a lot. The chorus was definitely my favorite thing about this song. I think that I wish I had more of the chorus, and I wish that they like took the chorus and then added more elements to it at the end of the song and just went there. But you can't have everything, it's fine. And I also really liked the guitar solo, of course. I always really like guitar solos, I find. There's not really any time where I'm like, oh, that guitar solo was a little bit of a dud. But I think overall, when it comes to the sound, I preferred the sound of the first 2 tracks, just because they sounded, like I said, a bit more ominous, a bit more sinister, and they gave me like a horror vibe. You can't go wrong with that. Like, ever when it comes to me, that's one of my favorite things I could ever listen to, is like that type of sound. So I think Gutter Ballet had a very tough time following up from that, because I was so impressed with the first 2 tracks. I want to go listen to that first track again. It's just so cool. I just love the incorporation of really old orchestral, classical type of music into heavy metal. I mean, probably the first time I've had a really obvious example of it in a song I've reacted to, I imagine. It was very clearly on show in that song. Maybe there's also other elements of classical music in other songs I listen to. I just haven't really realized it or noticed it yet, but I'm glad that they hit it over my head with that track, because I liked it. I want to listen to more stuff that's like classical-ish. I feel like with Gutter Ballet, his singing wasn't on show as much. I feel like his singing was a bit better in Hall of Mountain King, which is why I liked it as well. Gutter Ballet, I was expecting it. I was expecting really good singing, but I felt like I didn't get as much of like the high notes and the weird things he was doing in Hall of the Mountain King. It sucks for Gutter Ballet. I really liked all 3 songs though. I liked Gutter Ballet. I thought it was solid. And then Hall of the Mountain King and Prelude to Madness were 2 of my favorite songs I've listened to on this channel, so. SAVATAGE is definitely, you know, not as a popular of a band, I think, but I'm really happy I've checked them out. I'm really happy I just went and listened to these guys sort of on a whim a little bit, because I'm digging it. I will see you next week with the same outfit for Iron Maiden, because I am filming back to back. If you would like to see an unedited version of this video, check out my Patreon. Or if you'd like to see the Iron Maiden video earlier, that's also going to be up on my Patreon, ready to go to watch. And until next week, bye-bye! Prelude to Madness, here we come!